importance of a man in the household.
Come on.
Because, you know, this young lady actually went back to her luxury life with her mother and said, my dad lives in an apartment.
I need that.
I want to live in that.
Yeah.
Have everything, but I want to go back to my father.
Right. Kim Kardashian can have everything in the world, but it don't matter. Right. Right.
I want to be like my father. He cooking for them. He playing with them. He's doing what a dad's supposed to do. You don't need a nanny show, all of that. Right. He's in an apartment with his kids. That's a father.
Right.
He's not just a dad. He's a father.
That's a big difference. Let me ask you this real quick. We're going to go back to the next. What's the difference between a dad and a father to you?
Action and standing on business. Like, I always say I had two, right? I had my pops in my life. He worked 24/7. And I had a stepfather who also took care of us as well, right? They got along. My dad, when he wasn't working though, he was there. You know what I'm saying? He still tried to do the best he could to get to know us. So shout out to my pops for that. My stepfather also did the same thing. That's why when it comes to certain things, you see I handle it differently. I think about my next action because my action doesn't only just affect me, it affects the people around me.
Right.
You know what I mean? I learned that having that father figure around me. So now having my own son, my son learns from me. You're a spitting image of me. You don't need to walk in my shoes. You need to create your path, but I need to put those shoes on you for you to walk.
Now give me the clear
Point.
a clear cut. Dad, father. What's the difference?
He just, dad is just a name. I think he.
A dad is just a name.
Everybody can be a dad. Well, everybody can be a father.
But it's a special type of man to be a father.
You could be
Right. Right.
That's what it's father-like figure. Yeah. Like a lot of us kids, we have dads, of course, because you're here because of your dad. But that father-like figure, do you have that? Everybody doesn't have a father figure.
They don't have somebody in their life that can provide for them, protect them for whatever it is that's going on in life, or just to be someone to talk to.
Right.
They don't have that, unfortunately.
You said it best last episode when you was talking about the disciplining your kid. There's a difference between disciplining and listening to your kid. Because Mike spoke about it, it was like, I hit my daughter and it scarred her.
Right.
You know what I mean? So I had to find a different form of discipline.
Right.
Right? So it changes her. Instead of him scarring his daughter, you find a different way to discipline her without hurting who she is.
That's the father mentality.
You got front how evolve. I said this a lot. You're a mom, dog. You have 9 months with this kid, right? Then as soon as the kid's born, you have time with that. A father don't just become a father. It takes time with that kid. You get to know that kid. A mom starts 9 months knowing this person in her body. We don't get that same opportunity. I have that conversation with my daughter as well. By her being my first, I tell her I'm learning as you grow.
Right.
Because when I was a kid, you know, I had a dad. I didn't have too many father figures. And the ones that I did have, they transitioned. You get what I'm saying? So I tell my daughter all the time, when I have these conversations with you, I'm not just trying to learn you. I'm trying to learn myself as well. We even had a conversation once because at one point, me still learning how to be a father. She even told me, she was like, I ain't gonna lie. I told your BM, you got to go on child support. You're not doing what you're supposed to do. Right. I'm like, look, being a father is always financial. Right?
Whoa. Well, you?
Yeah.
Okay. You told his BM she got to go on child support?
Yeah, but see, at the time, I'm in a dark place, right? So it takes a friend like that to tell you that. Like, look, I told your BM you need to go on child support. You're not doing what you're supposed to do.
You need to go. Oh, you can't be. Oh, okay. I thought she told your baby mom you need to be on child support. Okay, so that's a dope friend though. She kept it real with you and told you need to be on child support because you ain't making the moves you need to make.
Mentally, I'm in a dark place at the time. I'm hitting a point of depression. You to bring it to the light. I'm like, yeah, you're right. As a father, I'm not doing what I need to do financially, but at the time, I'm still trying to work up, get myself right. That's why I was like, you know what? Let me get a new whip. Boom. Let me sell my crib. Boom. Get my health right. Let me go to therapy. Right. All of that. Because the people around me said, look, you're failing.
Right.
You was doing your job as a father and they're completely losing that. Came back. Now anybody see me? I'm with my son. I cook for my son. Anything my son want to do, we outside. My son might have to
making moves. Men make moves, sucker stand still. That's man moves right there.
If you would have failed your son, you would have failed somebody else in the future. Sir. Exactly. You got to understand, you have from the years of 2 years old to 12 years old to mold your child. Yes, sir. They're a sponge. They're a sponge. And if
after that
correctly raise your child, that child would then again, he would create a trauma, or he or she would create trauma for the next child. Yes, sir. You send them to school.
You wonder why those bad kids act out. Then you start understanding it's no father figure in the household, or it may not be no mother in the household because they're currently going through traumas.
Right.
They're not being properly raised.
Right.
I commend you for stepping up doing that. I commend you for being a friend and
That's fire. Most people don't do that.
friend because you know that. Hearing somebody who was saying that, I'm thinking, the friendship could be broken apart. Why would you say that? But I commend you too for staying
A lot of friends won't say it, especially men, like men and men. They'll know you ain't shit dad, ain't shit father, and they'll just be like, "Ain't my problem." You know what I'm saying? That ain't no real friend. If a friend see you not being a good parent or father to your kids, and they letting it go down, that's not no real friend. They should at least suggest. Now, this is a horrible segue because we going deep. Pause. So this is a horrible segue, but we got to get the job done. Nicki Minaj album.
I think it was dope. I'm not sure if anybody listened.
Did you get the chance to hear it? Nah.